What do bees eat?
Bees eat nectar and pollen, that's right. So it's really important to have something that's flowering all year round. Something different, and that's biodiversity.
What's the difference between honeybees and native bees?
Well, honeybees live in a huge hive with huge numbers and they make huge amounts of honey. Native bees that live in a hive, like this one here, only make a small amount of honey. You only get maybe 1 jar a year if you're lucky. And solitary bees make just enough honey to feed their little babies, and they only have 4 or 5 babies in their nest.
Why are bees important?
Well, bees are important because they pollinate. And if flowers weren't pollinated, we wouldn't have a lot of the foods that we eat. And the other really important thing is that they make honey, and honey is delicious.
Do native bees sting?
Well, honeybees sting, and the native bees that live in a hive don't sting. Solitary bees do sting, but they just mind their own business most of the time, so it's very unlikely that you'll get stung.
Which type of flowers are native bees most attracted to?
Yeah, bees like weeds first of all, so dandelions and thistles. And they like herbs, so things like basil and rosemary. Anything that's got little tiny flowers that are herbs, they really, really love. But then they like things like roses and windflowers and jasmine as well.
How long does it take for bees to move into the bee hotel?
Well, it's my experience that I've had bees move in straight away, and then sometimes they don't move in for a year or two. So it's really up to the bees.